Hi, I'm Roger with Kitsap Alliance. In this video, I would like to go over the daily checklist for program and data managers for standard summer camps. So if I can get that slide over. First thing, let me just mention again, this year we have the new rules for attendance. If a student arrives and signs in, they're there for 1.0 in the Units of Service module. 0.0 is the other option if they're absent, and there's no 0.5 this year. So having said that, let's look at our checklist for the day-to-day activities. We want to make sure that we have sign-in sheets ready for the day. If not, print or copy new ones. Is the close dates calendar correct for the day? Is it an open service day in that module? Are the units of service attendance completed for the day after camp is ended, or at least once it starts? Since we don't have to quantify if a participant was there 2 hours or 3 hours to be counted as present, as soon as everyone signed in, you really can go ahead and start recording attendance, if not record it while they're signing in. So making sure that everything is completed for attendance for the day, and then confirm the attendance for the day. I recommend that you run the monthly detail report. It's optional. You don't need to turn it in on a daily basis. But by running that report, you can make certain that you recorded attendance as expected. Every now and then, someone will lose internet access while they're doing attendance, and they're working on a cache copy of SAMUS, and they don't realize they've lost access to the internet, and they believe that they've input everything. They actually did, but because they didn't have access when they were done, they clicked and signed out. Nothing was saved. So by running the monthly report, you can confirm that that attendance was recorded in the system. If there are any participants not returning, you can close their episode on the demographic page. I recommend that you use a close date of the last day of service +1. That way, closing the day, their close date will not interfere with their last day of attendance. And so, last day of attendance +1, unless you're at the end of the school year or summer camp year. And then if you have any new participants beginning the first date of service, for example, you want to go ahead and create their demographic page and then print new sign-in sheets so that you have that student's name in the sign-in sheet. And whenever you do that, I recommend that you go into the Units of Service Input module and confirm that you see that participant's name there. Next, we'd want to make sure that any new employee that may need a SAMUS account, a new user request form has been completed and sent to us at samus@coj.net. You can request a new form from the contract manager or from the SAMUS team at that same email address. And then we'll want to make sure that any employees who may be terminated during camp or won't be returning anytime soon, maybe they go out for vacation, that you send us a request to close that account, that member account. We don't want a member account open that's not being used. And I'll reiterate that it's necessary for each person to have their own credentials in SAMUS. It is prohibited for anyone to share username and passwords. So the checklist is only applicable for SAMUS itself. You may have daily requirements from your contract managers or the KHA staff that are not listed here, but this is basically your daily checklist for recording attendance and making sure that you have everything ready to do that. And then, as always, if you forget a password or need it reset, you can go to the login portal and take care of that. And you see our contact information. So, hope you have a great 2022 summer camp, and thank you much.